This week's episode is brought to you by Patience.
Patience, Iago. Patience.
Why, hello all my beautiful subscribers, and to all you non-subbed passers-by. You're pretty cute too. Please subscribe. Today's adventure involves a tale of a skinny little boy who, after years of struggle, managed to take his physique to the next level. But how? Was it anchor arms? A spider bite? Super soldier serum?
We're never gonna
Figure out how this skinny kid got ripped.
Patience, Iago. Patience.
Yes, patience, Iago.
I can't take it anymore!
Sit back and grab your Smart Pop popcorn, and I will share with you the top 5 strategies that helped my little brother get jacked. The brother in question goes by the title of Joe.
That's the worst name I ever heard.
Hi! Joey Jojo!
And Joe happens to be the youngest of 3. My older brother and I took to fitness a bit sooner than he did, and though we were not without our struggles, it was Joe who had the craziest roller coaster of successes and setbacks. His initial goal was as classically non-specific as they come. Get bigger and stronger. What else would any young man pursuing fitness ever want, right? A lot of information Joe garnered about how to achieve this goal came from YouTube Fitness, which at the time consisted primarily of Mike Chang from Six Pack Shortcuts.
And has helped a lot of skinny guys put on a lot of muscle.
And any other information came from me, who also got a lot of his information from YouTube Fitness.
What up, everybody? It's Mike Shane, sixpackshortcuts.com.
With this in mind, it is important to note that through all the trials and tribulations, I took the craft more seriously, and gradually gained the proper fitness knowledge needed, and thus could pass it on to Joe. The first big revelation involves an understanding of calories. We're starting things off with a bit of a simple tip, but an important tip nevertheless. Gone were the days of trying to crack the code on diet.
Since I was 6 years old, I wanted to crack the code to building an amazing body that was strong, powerful, and awe-inspiring.
That was already done when it was discovered that energy cannot be created or destroyed.
In this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics!
Weight gain, whether muscle or fat, was a question of calories. Calories in, calories out, to be specific. Of course, we want to be sure to be consuming plenty of protein, fibrous fruits and veggies, as well as healthy fats. But at the end of the day, calories are a crucial consideration for body composition. Joe was very inconsistent with his nutrition, largely due to getting lost in the weeds of intermittent fasting. Consistency in general is one of the most important considerations in regards to any serious fitness goal. Next up, we're talking about exercise selection. Listen, fitness should be a challenge. It wouldn't be fitness without some level of genuine struggle. But fitness should also be fun. If it wasn't enjoyable on some level, you run the risk of becoming resentful and falling off track. I encourage everyone to be open-minded and try a variety of exercises. But don't force it just because someone said XYZ exercise is essential. There really isn't such thing as an end-all be-all exercise. Any given muscle group has a variety of both isolation and compound movements to choose from. Don't like barbell back squats to build your legs? No problem. Try hack squats, leg press, leg extension, deadlifts, and so on and so forth. If you don't like an exercise, you likely won't progress much or enjoy the process, so don't force it. The third tip involves a noun that is at the heart of all fitness. Ego. More specifically, ego lifting. At this point, it should be clear that ego lifting is not a worthwhile pursuit. But I still see people continuously not understanding the importance of having as much control over the weights being lifted as possible. For Joe, ego lifting occurred due to impatience.
Patience, Iago. Patience.
And always resulted in either an injury or a less than desirable tweak in his body.
My back! Oh, my back!
Neither of these things are conducive to fitness progression. If you're in pain, you cannot train. And if you cannot train, you cannot gain. And that was certainly the case for Joe. Pain is not only debilitating, but it is also discouraging. Check your ego at the door and be patient. Being able to control the weight is far more important than the weight itself. The fourth tip is actually more of a recently implemented one. Even after getting into the best shape of his life, Joe was resistant to this reality of working out. For years, I pestered Joe to work on his flexibility. His body was constantly stiff and in pain. Oh, my back! This was due in part to the injuries sustained from ego lifting. As well as simply not nurturing proper flexibility and mobility work. In the last year, Joe managed to badly displace his pelvis.
Bend your knees and stick out your pelvis. I'm telling you, baby, it's better than Elvis.
And on the leg press of all things. It was a long time coming, as his lifelong habits resulted in an anterior pelvic tilt, which caused poor posture, stiffness, as well as the injury in question. Oh, my back! This was the wake-up call that Joe needed. After being taken out of commission for some time, Joe worked with a chiropractor.
1, 2, better not sue.
And then began to implement the regular foam rolling and stretching that I'd encouraged. He also took his warm-ups pre-workout and his cool-downs post-workout far more seriously. Please do not neglect this tip. It is utterly crucial for fitness success as far as I'm concerned. Joe is now more or less free from bad pain and is able to train with far more enjoyment and longevity. Now, the final tip may be the most important tip of them all. Like many, Joe began his fitness journey with shallow goals of getting bigger and stronger. Really, there is nothing wrong with having goals like these, but it should ultimately be about more than that. Fitness is a lifestyle. If you have a profound fitness goal, you must embrace the process, as well as everything involved in that process. Fitness should not simply be about getting bigger and stronger. It should be about bettering one's health and well-being. The Joe of today is patient. He understands the importance of cardio, nutrition, prehabbing, as well as having realistic expectations with his progression overall. Again, if you intend to pursue a fitness goal, you must embrace everything that goes with it. These things take time, and if you really want it, it will be worth it. So, to all of you watching, whether you are well underway with your fitness goals or stuck in a rut, don't give up. I certainly believe in you, just as I believed in Joe, even when he didn't believe in himself. Anyone is capable of their own personal greatness. We just gotta find proper guidance. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and do all those things that everybody's always saying you should probably do for the YouTube video to help out the content creator. Bye-bye!